Ron back here with another drone video on Ron Brown's YouTube channel, where we cover, of course, drones, camera, other tech gear, and especially a lot of tech gear that's related to drones and cameras. And when I say cameras, I don't mean just big old style Canon, Nikon cameras. I mean stuff like GoPros and Insta360s and DJI Action 2 and DJI. What's that? What's the little gimbal one they have? That thing. So anyhow, let's get on to the story today. We have the little Autel Nano Plus drone. The Autel's newest mini drone. They're only mini drone, and so we've been doing a couple videos on it so far. We've done unboxings and unboxings and a couple other videos. I can't remember them all now, but we went out for a flight test this time, and we did in particular a low light flight test, and actually. I may want to say poor light test also. We took it out maybe about an hour, hour and a half before sunset, but a storm was rolling in, so we had clouds too that was, kind of taking away some of the available light that was present there. So, we've always heard about this, little drone being very capable in low light and night flying conditions. So we will put it to the test because we didn't have a whole lot of light out there during this flight. So it'd be interesting to see how it did out there. So we will. I just want to set up a few parameters here before we roll this video. So hold on, folks. I don't have any ND filters for this yet. It's brand new. I'm trying to find out who has available ND filters and where to order them from. I don't know for sure if they make their own ND filters. May have to go off-brand like a Freewell or something like that. But anyhow, so ignore the frame rate in the video. I had no way of controlling that the shutter and whatever, because if I lowered the shutter down, the shutter at one point was like a 1200 or something like that when I looked at whatever. But if I tried to lower the shutter, of course, I'd make the video, way too bright or whatever. So I just kept it on auto. We kind of looked at a few things, but actually at the end, we hit the auto button. I say Dr. Auto did or whatever. So complete auto settings on this. Again, forget the frame rate. We're just looking at, light, color, white balance, things like that. The drone did. Of course, they were all in auto too, but a lot of people love to see auto. So we will do more videos in the future. We get in, we get our ND filters and we, adjust all the settings to kind of get the perfect setup for the situation we're in. But anyhow, let's roll that video and we'll see it, when it's over. Okay, cut. Hey, it's Ron back here today. We're down here at the beach here. We're with we got the Autel Nano Plus drone with us here today. Doing a screen recording right now. We're going to, when we take this thing off, we're going to enable video in the drone also. We're going to do a little, video test of the drone, maybe snap a few photos and whatever. I don't have the best night here. It's maybe about an hour before sunset, an hour and a half, something like that. And it's clouding up. I think a storm is moving in here. But I always hear about how great this drone is in low light. So we're going to test it in low light here. I mean, lots of times low light for people means flying at nighttime. But I got a different definition of low light. My definition is kind of the sun's still up, but you can't see it too well. So again, this is going to be low light test, my low light test right here. So we're going to see how this little guy performs. It's even though I told you this storm come up, it's not really that windy right here. I think I got 5 mile per hour sustained and up to 12 mile per hour gusts. So you down here at the Jersey Shore, you don't get much calmer than that. So we're going to see how it goes here. So we're going to waste a lot of battery. We're going to, as my friend over at the Idaho Quadcopter channel would say, we're going to get this bird in the air here. So we're in, Class G airspace. I've checked on before you fly. There's no flight restrictions of any kind right now. And as I said, the weather is good for right now, but at least until the storm moves in. So we're going to take off. We got 18 satellites, strong signal, and we got 97% on the battery right here. So here we go.
Start recording. Home point
Right,
has
we're
been
recording.
refreshed.
Drone's got a pretty good hover here. The wind always knocks this little thing around. You can hear it. So we're gonna lift up. Hopefully you got home point there. I don't know whether this thing has precision landing or not. And I don't have my vertical lines on here. I always put them on, but this app's bad at retaining things like that I could see so far. Because I haven't done any firmware updates since the last time. So let me go up into my settings here and find, I think the lines are under camera. You go down a little bit, you go down. Did I see them? Oh, there you are. Okay, we're going to put the grid on. We're going to put the center point on. Okay, so there we go. So now we have that established. We've got our rule of 4/3 going. Looks like we have a pretty good horizon here. So let's see. We're at 86 feet in height, so that's pretty good. Let's raise it just a tad more here. Get a little perspective here. So let's angle that gimbal down and see what's going on beach down below. It's probably there's some beachgoers out there today, but it's not looking too good right now. So I think they all went home. They're all eating dinner now. So okay, so here's some. This is a 4K 30 video right here. So I'm walking up the steps here. I'm going to get up on observation towers. I'm going to have that great line of sight that you'd like to have when you're flying any type of drone here. So here's a deserted beach here. Going to raise my 4/3 up again here. So okay, I'm going to let you be the the judge of other video quality and what you think of the the low light of this drone. Okay, we're over the center of the beach. So the deserted beach here. It's like August. I mean, it's August. It's June 2nd here today. So it's getting close to summer here. So there you're looking down at the casinos and stuff at Atlantic City there. Bring it over a little bit here. It has a defog thing in the settings here. I wonder if I could turn defog on without stopping the video recording. So let me go back in the camera mode here and find that defog mode. Okay, so I can turn off. So I'm going to go all the way at the medium here because it's not foggy, but it's a lot of haze in the air. So let's see. You think that makes any difference? It looks a little dark to me. I mean, I think it looks better with the defog, but it's a little light to me. So, it's a little dark to me. So let's see if I can go in my camera settings and do anything about that. Let's stop it here.
Recording.
Go up here. Let's see here. Not in there. Still, I guess we got to go into our auto mode there, and I guess we can't change that because we have an HDR. So let's get out of HDR, and we can go to our pro. I'm going to call it pro mode. I don't know what they call it over here. So let's see here. Maybe we can get that shutter awful high with that. It's real high there. So let's see if we can go with a lower shutter here. We don't need that high. There we go. Yeah, wow. This thing's bright. No wonder they put that shutter way up there. Look, that's because that darn 1.9 aperture opening. So you got to keep the shutter real high here. Let's try something else here. You really need, I guess, ND filters for this thing. We'll go 200, and then we'll go back to our shutter here. Try to get it down a little bit. Nah, it's not working. You really have to crank the shutter up unless you got some powerful ND filters. So I've abandoned that already altogether. We're just going to go back to auto. It's a little dark, but let's change that iOS again. Get her down to ISO. Sorry, ISO. So let's try our EV. Maybe that'll help us. So let's make the EV a little higher. All right. How about that? We've put up a stop there. So let's and I don't see anybody on that beach here. At least, so somebody walking near the shore. But let's cruise down the center of that beach here. See how this footage looks. This low light beast here of a drone, as they say. All right, well let's stop and switch over to photo mode here. Sorry, we weren't recording video there.
Start recording. Stop
video.
recording.
Okay, here we go.
Start recording.
So you've been doing this, when you need a screen recording going, you always forget you're not recording video. Alright, so. Okay, there you got a little 4K 30 video. So let's stop that. That's got 15
Stop
seconds.
recording.
Let's switch over and grab a photo here, see what this kind of how the photo does in low light here. So, let's see what's the shutter button there. Probably made a sound. I probably don't have my volume turned all the way up. So hopefully we got a photo out of that. And you see, look at the that little the kind of the compass altimeter thing there on the left hand side. Look at the drone kind of really moving around a little bit in the wind here. So we have it under 100 feet. So and it's kind of again, it's not that windy. Okay, let's look the other way here. Let's look right down this street here. Get that perspective right down the street. Look at the low light. So we're going to hit a photo here again. And we'll take another photo kind of going to where the sun would be behind all those clouds. Let's line up that with our 4/3 line there. Let's line up with the water tower there and take a photo. Well, you know what? Yeah, I like that. I like because I get some of the towers in there too. So let me take this here. There's another photo. Now let's go down here and get the high rises in a photo here. We'll line that one up on our 4/3 there. Okay. Let's see how these photos turn out. These are JPEGs. Haven't got the process want to doing editing on this. My horizon looks slightly off now. I don't know if it's whipping around. Could fix it up. Yeah, the horizon looks a little bit off. That has a manual horizon setting in here, but for this video, I think I did fix it a little bit. Anyhow, I'm not going to worry about that in this video. So let me switch back to the video, and let's take some video.
Start recording.
Kind of fly to the side here. Get this kind of sunset thing going over here, or what little sun there is left. Alrighty, that's about 15 seconds of that. So again, I don't see anybody in the beach there, so I should be good. But let me come up here and fly over the dune or the berm, as some people call it here. Now, I have to get used to this drone. Doesn't move around quite as fast as the other drones I'm used to flying. So bear with me here. But it actually, as far as the turning and everything like that, it does. I've tuned it a little bit, but it seems to fly well if you take the fact out that it doesn't. It has trouble fighting the wind, even light wind. Alrighty, that's doing real good there. I'm happy with the controls. So let's go 2x and see how that looks on the video. So let's see, get a little bit of building in there and go down here. It's hard to fly straight when you're zoomed in. All right, how far are we away now? We're only 400 some feet away, so that's not bad. All right, let's turn and face this building here, and let's go back to 1x. There you go. That shows you how much is zoomed in. Here's the we saw that 2, and then 4. Boom. And you could zoom in 4x at 4K 30. So that's pretty impressive, really. Unlike even the Mavic 3, you can only go 3 times with the new firmware update when you're unless you use the other camera, the tele camera, but the Hasselblad. So let's back out a little bit here with this perspective. It looks good on my screen here. I don't know how it's going to look for you folks when I off the memory card, but it sure looks good right here on my iPhone 13 Pro screen. Yeah, so pretty good. Pretty pleased with it. Here we go. Here's the sunset again over there. What's trying to be a sunset. So back up. Let's go back to 1x. How about 2x? Let's frame that up a little bit. Hopefully that let's go fly towards it a little bit. Go a little bit higher. Hope we don't get a wind warning or anything. Watching our battery here, we're 58. This doesn't have quite the battery life of some of the other drones I fly, so you gotta be wary of that. All right, there's a few seconds. So let's just stop this video
Stop
here.
recording.
We've been doing that for a while, and I don't want to lose any footage. Okay, let's go back to camera mode here. Oh, there we've got some interesting colors here. So we're in a 2x. Let's try that perspective in a 2x. See if we get an interesting photo like that, and then or the 1x. Which is, oh, that wasn't 1x. Sorry, that's a 2x. I just felt a little bit of a raindrop on me, so this flight may be a short flight here. Go back to 1x here. Now this has manual focus on. You can pick an object here, and you know, and do your manual focus. Okay, and that's a good way to light things up too. I should have been using this focus and to light the picture up. My mistake there. Apologies. So let's lighten that up a bit. And then now we're probably blowing out the sky over here, but at least we got the building probably exposed now. So let's shoot that now. So I knew that was there. I should have showed you folks earlier how you can change the exposure by, you know, tapping on something and moving that little sun up and down. So I don't know how long we've been going here, but I'm going to bring this little drone back here because I'm feeling a few raindrops. I don't know how resistant this little guy is to rain. I mean, I say bring him back. He's all of 233 feet away, so it's not a whole lot of bringing him back to do here, but you know. Show you where I am standing here flying this thing. Okay, now look, see how I did that exposure thing, but look how the beach, the sand is like all weighted out for me doing that exposure lock thing. So let's see, let's tap. That thing's almost put where I'm standing. Let's get rid of it. Put it here and then bring it down a little bit here and get it, you know, maybe too much now. Oops. Let's see how that looks. That's a, you know, a third of stop. Probably looks good. You know, it looks a little dark on my screen here, but it's hard to say. At least it's kind of, you know, cloudy enough, and it's probably in the low 70s, and my iPhone screen isn't dimming on me, so that's a good thing. How about trying to zoom? Oh, you can actually see me now. I'm going to wave up here at the drone here. Hello, people. And then let's try that 4X again. Oh, man, now I'm even more than an here. You can see my car. Let me wave up again. Hey, folks out there in YouTube land. How you doing? You know, I haven't tried any these features yet. Let's see if we could do the famous automated droning here. If not, I could do the Marcus Crawford manual one, but let me see if I could do a real drone. I mean, an automated drone. Let me go back to 1X here. So I haven't tried any of the intelligent flight modes yet. I don't know how they work. So let's go over to let's find where the intelligent flight modes are. Let's see. Oh, they have a night. They have a night. I didn't know they had a night mode. Pano, hyperlapse, shoot, portrait, quick shots. There we go. Okay, I'm going to say the fadeaway is probably what we're looking for here. So let me bring it in a little bit closer. Closer and lower. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen. How to draw a box, or I think maybe center point that thing on me. Yeah, there we go. See that? And that's crossed out. They didn't do anything. Let's just hit go and see what happens. Tap and drag to select the target. Okay, that's me. Okay. Now hit go.
3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. There we go, Nano. She's doing a droney, or they called it something else here. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, it didn't go very far. Oh, it's still moving. Thing goes so slow you can't tell when it's moving or when it stops sometimes. But she's doing good. She's really getting up there. Let's see. 98 feet, 100 feet. What, does she
Shooting
go forever?
completed.
Okay, shooting
Aircraft
completed.
is flying
Aircraft
back
is flying
to the
back to
starting
the
point.
starting point. Good job. Now, I hope that automatically recorded. I didn't hit any record button. Alrighty. Well, I think I think that's going to end the testing because I'm afraid of more raindrops. So let me see how I get out of this in portrait shoot. All right. Let's land this guy. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed that little low link test of the Autel Nano Plus drone. And please let me know down in the comments what you thought of the video test. Did you think it did well in those low light conditions? Was it what you expected? Did it exceed your expectations? Was it not as good as what you thought it was going to be? So again, let me know in the comments. Let's get a discussion going on just how good the video. I don't want to give my thoughts at this time because I don't want to influence anybody one way or the other. Let me know what you thought of the video, and don't worry, folks. We will continue to do more testing with this Nano Plus, and we should have the little DJI Mini 3 in, so we can even kind of at some point compare them, see which one's better in all phases of the game. I think is somebody said to me, I know, people want to go right to the camera, but I mean, as far as the drone's concerned, I want the complete package. You know what I mean? I need the drone to be good at doing everything. It can't just do one thing well, and I say it's better. You got to be the best across the board. So we're gonna, get into that down the road here. But for right now, just let me know what you think of the footage, and don't forget on your way out the door, don't forget to give the thumbs up if you got anything on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and make sure you still are subscribed. Sometimes you get unsubscribed if you don't watch a video for a while. So, and hit that bell notification button if you want to see more videos on the Nano and other mini drones and other tech products in general. And they got a new button on there called the thanks button, where you can donate a few shekels to the channel here. I think you can start as low as $1.99, and any contributions you make to the channel will help me get more gear in for review, like things like that I just talked about, ND filters and so on, cases or whatever, hard cases for these new drones. So please, if you can, again, if you can help out the channel, you can. If you can't, that's fine also. And another way you can help out too, I'm going to put links down below too. So if you're thinking about buying any of these drones, again, like the Nano or the Mini 3 or Mavic 3 or whatever, use one of my links down below and pick it up on Amazon or whatever. Prime member, 2-day free shipping. So that can help the channel out a lot too. So with that being said, shameless promotion here at the end of the video. If you stayed all the way to the end, congrats, and get out there and fly safe. And we will see you in the next video, folks.